Hey there, this is Diana Zeng, and I thought I would share a story from my own junior year that has really changed the course of my entire life, I suppose. I was studying business marketing, studio art, and queer theory at the time. I was not expecting the upheaval that would come into my life, but in the fall of that junior year, my boyfriend at the time, who is now my husband, gave me a call and let me know that he was actually diagnosed with stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And at the time, I did not know that lymphoma was a type of cancer. I quickly learned otherwise. We spent the next few months to 3 to 4 years really helping him through the treatment, the relapse, and then 2 additional stem cell transplants, where he actually was in quarantine for 2 30-day periods at the hospital. And watching him go through that, trying to help in any sort of way, I think that upheaval also turned the conversation in our lives to, well, now there are openings and possibilities for us to purposefully make an upheaval in our lives and purposefully change the way that we thought our lives were going to be, because it had changed. There was no going back to how things were and how things were supposed to be. There really wasn't a supposed to be anymore. And that became the opening for me to pursue art full-time. So I am actually a full-time artist now. And before the pandemic, I actually did have 2 solo exhibitions planned for the year of 2020. But of course, plans don't always go accordingly. And we're in a global pandemic now, which is another thing, just like cancer, that I think we don't expect to happen to us. We don't come into the world thinking that this is something we will live through. But it is, and we are living through it. And I hope that all of you can find a glimmer of possibility of how things can change and be different and be better in the aftermath of this. Life, I think the only certainty in life is that there is chaos. And hopefully we are all able to really put together a new journey after this that was and is not going to look like what we thought it was going to, but can still be just as bright and fulfilling and, crazy as life can be.